Greetings and gratitude to all light forms and life workers who have found this fifth attempt of a live demonstration of services. I am your host, the Third-Eyed Lion. We're not going to give up here. Thank you all for showing up, transcending all of the technical issues. Thank you for coming back. Yes, fifth time's the charm. There's not going to be a sixth. We're done. That's it. It's working good. Thank you all, friends. We're using a new computer with new audio. So let us know how it goes. If there's any delays or any issues, please communicate. If you have your question, choose 1 through 8, and I will begin those now. Energy reading for Sue Jones, deck number 3. Okay, you can tell me when to stop. Hope you all are doing very well, wherever it may be, wherever you may be. Love yourself and know that more and more people will love you back. Being called to express. Okay, so Sue Jones, 1 from the top, 1 from the middle, and 1 from the bottom. So right now, you are beginning to look for love. You're beginning to go out and get love. Know that it won't happen as fast as you think. Let it take its time. Let it develop. Don't rush love. Let it come at its own time when it's ready. You will know when that is. Because in the past, you have rushed a little too fast with love, and this has caused issues. Be patient and find the right balance. Find the balance between yourself and your connections to other people. And realize that the more you can master your thoughts inside, the more that people will be drawn to you, things will be drawn to you, because you're in a balanced state, a receptive state. There's going to be in the future many people fighting over your love and affection, Sue Jones. Many people who want to be with you, want to be around you. They're passionate about you, but there's so many people. They're going to fight. Look for the person who has it all together, who doesn't need to be involved in the fight, who knows how to live their life the way is the most kind to themselves and to others. Don't let the conflicts that will come in the future of passion, of time, affect you. Know that everything is happening in perfect balance. Hold that strength inside and know that more will come to you. I hope that can give you clarity. Hello, everybody. If you're here on the list, please ask your question. Choose 1 through 8. Okay, everything beautiful. Is G truly in love with you and for who you are and not just for your looks? Is there an equal balance? Deck number 5. Stop after 10th shuffle. Yes, you can be added. Ask your question, friend. Thank you for showing up today. Hello. So everything beautiful. Know that they are in love with you for your personality, but also for the looks. It's not just the one thing, it's multiple things. Understand that you will be successful with them, and this is a positive connection that you have, but just talk to them. Don't be afraid to say, hey, this is what I think. What do you think? And you will be successful by speaking your mind. And if you ever feel like it's just a physical thing, make that bridge. Say, hey, what activities do you like? What things can we do to add something new to this relationship? And be open to this dialogue I very much do see the 50-50 that you're saying, but it's more so they were drawn to your physical beauty, but then the more time they spend with you, they can see your inner beauty, which is way more beautiful. So they care about you, who you are, but they don't want to change you. They want to give you the freedom to be who you are, to be the best version of yourself. If you feel like they are encroaching on your freedom, like they're being a little too heavy-handed, let them know, because don't be afraid of the dialogue. Know that by communicating with them, you will always be successful. I hope this can give you the answers. Thank you for showing up throughout all these videos. Everything beautiful. Your patience is greatly appreciated. Yes, he's generally in love with you, but is in love with you inside as well as outside. Loves the inside of you and the outside. You are loved by the cosmos, and the more that you can love yourself, bring this time into yourself, give yourself the things you need, give that kindness to you, you will always receive it back. But it started as a physical attraction, but the more and more time they spend with you, it becomes a very emotional connection. Okay, any deck of my choice. Let's go deck number 9. Deck number 9 today, Cookie Monster Oracle. Stop when compels. Energy update of A's feelings towards you. From Monica. What are A's current feelings towards you? Trust your intuitions? Yes. Please ask your question. Jelena, choose 1 through 8. Okay, so Monica, what are A's updated energy update of A's current feelings towards you? Okay, so here we go. So right now, A is really focused on making money and focusing on health, exercise, diet, financial budgeting. They're really focused on this right now. And their energy is really about going out and getting more money, doing what it takes to get more of the money, hungering for more wealth, more abundance, more health in their life. They're really focused more so on creating their own way, either music, videos, art of some kind. This is where their focus lies right now. They care about you, they still think about you, but right in this current moment, they are really focusing on creating, but their feelings towards you are positive and kind, but it is not a romantic. It's very financial. They would like to maybe do a business opportunity with you, make something with you, collaborate with you, but it's not a romantic connection. Right now, they're more focused on finance and health than they are with romance. So they think about you, but not romantically. Yes, I will send those energies demi fall. Let me know a first name or a nickname for this person so I can send the energies more specifically. I am broadcasting lion healing particles from the center of time and space to all viewing this now or in the future, and all the loved ones of anyone viewing this now or in the future. Damaris, to the powerful Damaris, may the energies of the healing light particles surround, atomize, and crystallize for the beautiful frequencies of this individual. So it is, and so it will always be. So, yes, Monica, while they are working, while they are exercising, while they're making themselves better and getting to the next level, they think, hey, when I reach this thing, hopefully Monica still wants to talk to me. They still think about you. Jelena, you can choose 1 through 8, or I can choose for you. Should you pursue being a student in Canada? Hello, Divya J. You can ask your question as well. Thank you so much for the kind list. Really appreciates. Helps things go a lot easier here. Okay, I'll choose. Let's go. Yeah, let's go deck number 1 for that question. Oh, yes. Thank you. I'll do deck number 1 for you. Manishka, may you know what will be your first job. If it will be an internship or a full-time job. Also, if it's work from home. Anything that I can tell you. Stop when compelled. Okay. Okay, so the first job is going to be very much a full-time job, but it's something you're going to be able to do from both home and in location. Know that I see it very much being a job where you make money off of things that others say have no value. You take what someone says is worthless and you find a way to monetize it. One man's trash is another man's treasure and is a third man's profit. If you know how to exchange goods, I recommend that you look into small jobs you can do online, maybe selling things online, maybe doing reviews of some kind. Know that your power is very important. You are a powerful person. I recommend you work with the 4 elements: water, earth, air, and fire, and you bring them into balance in your life, because the job you were meant to do in this world, your first job, may not be your fullest potential of what you're going to happen, but it still takes power to do a menial job, to do something you don't enjoy, but do it to the best of your abilities. Love yourself and find a job that will bring love to you. Look for jobs over the internet and in person that can really make you happy, that bring joys and as well money. What is coming forth is selling. Maybe also it could be somebody's personal assistant over the internet. And the third job that I see could be somebody who uses the internet to help other people find clients, like a social media advisor or some form of tech advisor. But I do see your job coming in quickly. It's going to come within the next 30 days. Go out of your comfort zone, try some things you've never done before, and know that you will find gainful employment. Believe that you are already employed by the universe, and the universe will give you that promotion, the first job that you really would love for the rest of your life. You will say, hey, I'm so happy for that first employment, even if you don't stay in that industry. So, sorry for the accidental skip. So yes, look for software engineering, look for other informations you can gain, and find something you enjoy doing and do it because the universe needs that. So software engineering will be very successful for you, friend. Okay, I'll choose deck number 1 for you again. Should you look into going to university in Canada? Beautiful. Okay, Jelena, you can tell me when to stop. Start shuffling for you. To anyone who's new to this channel, I go live every day. If you want more information on me or my services, they're in the description of this video. So yes, 100% you should look into university in Canada. Know that pursuing the things that will bring you love, the things you've been excited about, but things that have a little bit of fear, that have a little bit of doubt and anxiety, go for them anyway. You are strong enough to succeed because what you're doing is driven by love, is being pursued by that heart-centered passion inside. Remember that you are one with the universe, that by going to this university, by choosing the universe that is within you, you'll be able to really tap into that powerful feline energies of the all-seeing eye, of the constant force of observation that exists throughout time and space. I recommend that you look up universities, look up people who are deans, teachers, ambassadors for these schools, and contact them. You will find there is probably an elderly or older male who is involved in recruitment, in financial aid, or some way of helping you get into this university. Look for somebody in Canada that might speak your language, that might come from the same background as you, and pursue this, because you will get into this university. Believe you're already there now. Hold this power inside, and don't be afraid of the fiery passion, of the excitement, the joy that you have. Bring that to the foreground and go for it. So my recommendations is look up the universities in Canada that you would like to. Send some messages to current or former students and faculty. And then third, visualize what it would be like to be in Canada, to be in this location, to change yourself from where you are now to who you want to become. Know that you are the universe and you deserve to go to university. Because the universe is you. Okay, OG Mark, OG Mask, you can choose 1 through 8. Or I can choose for you, friend. Thank you for showing up. If anyone here likes this content, wanted to see it keep growing, like the new developments I'm making, please think about donating. It does help during these challenging times. If you cannot donate, that's appreciated. Please share this video to other people who you think will like it. I still got a few more few more times to give readings here. Okay. OG. So just to let anyone know, we do not allow any hate speech or hate terms on this channel. You will get blocked. If you want to come back and ask your question, please use another username that is not based off of hate speech. Oh, not just that, friend. Never. Sometimes I, the lion, I'm in a deep state, so I don't really look at everybody's names. And the moderators have the power to remove any hateful names or speech on this channel. Okay. So OG Mask, I feel compelled to stop. Thank you for the subscribe. We're on the hill to 1,000. You gotta love yourself. Okay. So OG Mask, I got your reading right here. So the question is, how does Patrick feel about Robert? So Patrick is deeply and completely in love with Robert, wants to be with you for the rest of their lives, wants to spend time and energy and community and passion with you. They want to really pursue being with you, to move forward with power, with strength, with understanding. They see you as an incredibly magical individual who can make it through tough and difficult situations in the most powerful way. Know that you have to walk away from the past. This person has to walk away from what they think a relationship has to be, walk away from what they think things have to be like, to really bring the joy in. They do care about you and they are madly in love with you, but they really need to step away from their past relationships to let this new one develop in its own way, not based on preconceptions of the past. But they are deeply and powerfully in love with you. Okay, Demi Fall, if you were here, please ask your question. You all are such amazing people, and know that you are just so amazing. You are loved wherever you may be. So, Stephanie, if you have a question, you can post it here and I will answer for you. Choose 1 through 8, or I can choose for you. Hello to the Chief of Keef, to Gina, and everybody else here. Thank you. Yes, this is the 5th attempt of a live video, so glad it worked this time. Wherever you may be in this grand infinite cosmos, whatever this day might have been like for you, know that you're being invited to be happy, to be joyous, and to enjoy the psychic party. On behalf of us Cosmic Lions, we would like to show you our applause and our joy for all the humans who chose and continue to choose, and all the non-humans who show up to these broadcasts. You are loved deeply. Okay, deck number 3. I'm doing very quite well, constantly improving the connections. Does M have a crush on you? Shuffle 7 times. Hello to the orange juice. Thank you for showing up. Oh, very much, friend. Very much. I think, on behalf of us lions, it was very difficult for the human person, Samuel, to deal with 4 times not being able to go live. So we step aside and we let him deal with it. If he gets angry, he gets angry. If he's calm, he's calm. If he starts angry and then gets calm, and then that's what needed to happen. We know he only gets frustrated because he loves doing this with you all so very much. He likes watching it back later. Okay, friend. So, yes, they do have a crush on you. But this is not like any other type of crush. This is a magic crush, which means they see that you are such a powerful person. They see that you are in balance, that you are bringing that Hathorian, the goddess Hathor of magic, of understanding, of creation. You're bringing in the making of the unknown. You're bringing in the mysteries into their life that they really want to see. This crush is being called by the angels. They're just drawn to you. They find you so amazing and they want to spend more time with you. They want to learn more about you. But they're afraid of your friends. They're afraid of your social group. They feel like they will not be getting along with the people you get along with. So they care about you, but they feel like they won't get along with your social group, with your close friends, because you're such a tight-knit group. They think that they might not fit in. This is why they're not giving you this direct dialogue, but they do have a crush on you. I recommend you let them know more about yourself, your practices, your beliefs, your concepts, your activities. The more you let them know about your more magical side, the more that they would want to share their feelings towards you back. I hope this can give you some clarity, friend. Okay, so that's the answer for you. They do have a crush on you. And Steph, you want a message for the community? Okay. I can give that now, and then I will give another general message for everyone at the end. Okay, so Stephanie, you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when I feel compelled, and I'll give another message for the community at the end. I'll do both. Hello, everybody, for showing up. Beautiful. Okay. So everybody wants more money. You can have a lot of money, but there's a little bit of you that wants a little bit more. The only way to do that is to make the correspondence, send the letter, send the message, go out and make the communication and take that wealth. Take that money that you deserve and bring it in. You have to make that communication. You have to reach out to other people. Know that you, as the community member watching this now or in the future, have the choice to be healthy. Use your finances to make good, healthy choices. The money you spend on your own health and your own well-being will always come back. I know it might be a little bit more expensive to get the better fruit. I know it might be a little bit more expensive to get the better type of toothpaste. But by doing it now, you will get more money in the future because you're showing the universe that you deserve health, you deserve wealth, and you deserve happiness. By giving that to yourself, you will always get it back. You have to be deeply in love with yourself, be your own Valentine, and ground the love you hold deep into the earth. Ground the love you have for the planet, the love you have for your dog or for your cat, and for whatever, and bring it into yourself. Love yourself and love the community, and you will always receive more and more love back, friends. Thank you. Deck number 3. Question is, will your boyfriend tell you he loves you soon? You are a Virgo, he is a Libra. So you can tell me when to stop or stop when the energies compel me. Okay, and Daniela, you can ask your question. If you already have, I'll go back and grab that after this reading here for Jenya. Okay. When energies tell me to stop. So, will the boyfriend tell you that he loves you soon? Yes. Is he conflicted? Yes. So there's a mental block. He believes that by saying he loves you, by saying the love word will overcomplicate, will like change the relationship in his head. He's really like overthinking what that word means, overthinking the way to communicate the love with you. But wow, has a lot of love for you, has a lot of love that they want to share and give to you, but they have been damaged in the past. They have been hurt in the past because of that word love. That word love has prevented them from being happy a few times. But the truth is, they got to find that balance. You don't have to say I love you every day. It doesn't have to be a consistent thing, but saying it when it's needed, saying it when you feel it, finding the balance between using the word as a crutch or a manipulate like it has been in the past. Yes, people will use love to manipulate people, but other people will use love to really show the truth. So it seems like in the past, they were manipulated by love. Yeah, so it most likely seems that there's been the word love has triggered something negative with them. Yeah, that's where it seems from. So they have a negative perception of love, but it will happen soon. I see it happening within the next 30 days. But by him having these conversations with you, He already said he loved you without ever saying it. He wouldn't talk about having kids. He wouldn't talk about the future if he didn't love you, because it seems like the type of person he is. But he doesn't want to say it because that word has trauma attached to it in his mind. It's a trigger word. And he thinks that it doesn't need to be said, that it's obvious that he loves you. That's why he hasn't said it. I recommend you just have a discussion. Say, what does this word mean to you? The word love means something different to every person on the planet. Every person has a different definition of what love is. Just have that dialogue. Say, to me, love is this. To you, what is love? And the more you can talk about it, the more that you will find a new dialogue, a new vocab. Yes, so your abandonment issues, the feelings and traumas that you have from past relationships or from your family, understand that it is so difficult for people to really move on from the past because we want to predict the future based on the past. And it seems like both of you have something in the past that really affects the way you look at love. And move past this and know that it's going to be different this time. Have that dialogue, have that conversation. Tell them what you just told me. Let them know what you're willing to share. Because the more they understand you, your vulnerabilities, and your strengths, and the more you understand their vulnerabilities and their strengths, you can really build a very powerful relationship, which will lead to a powerful marriage, which will lead to a powerful family. And this starts by having that open dialogue without judgment, without labeling, by just listening to them. Thank you for sharing this with me and your kind energies here. I see it happening very soon. Within the next 30 days, they will fully let you know that they love you. They may not say it, but you will know without a doubt that they love you. Example being, Samuel, the human, that body you're looking at, is in a relationship with someone for over 7 years. We don't say I love you every day. Sometimes it goes days without it. The human says it all the time, but she doesn't always reciprocate. Doesn't mean she doesn't love the human body, the human person, or the cosmic lion. She does, but she doesn't think it needs to be said all the time. She thinks love should be acted upon instead of spoken. And that's respectful. Some people just communicate their loves non-verbally. Thank you, friend. I hope you have a great trip. Castles are very powerful places. Oh, castles are powerful places because many people had to build this castle over a period of time. And those people have passed away, and even more people had to live in the castle and live around the castle to maintain it. Many people's energies were given to this location and is absorbed inside of the stone of the castle. So whatever the castle was made of, whatever materials, they hold the frequency. Some people call it ghosts or spirits. But each castle holds the frequency of the people who lived on the land before the castle and all of the people involved in making, maintaining, and existing with the castle. So generally, every castle is a vortex of energy. Oh, it's on an island. That's even more powerful. That means people had to take the supplies over to the island to build the castle. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't think somebody would want to go to an island castle with somebody else unless they're in love with that person. Personally, I think that's how humans operate, but I could be incorrect. I'm going to grab some water. Really appreciate you, friend. This channel goes live every day. We'll look forward to see you here again. Okay, question for Danella. Hello. Can you ask how does DB see you romantically? Okay, you can choose 1 through 8. If you are here, or I will intuitively choose for you. So I'm going to go with deck number 9 for you, Danella. If you are here, you can ask your specific question in deck. If not, I will give you a general. How does DB see you romantically? To the amazing people watching now or in the future, thank you for choosing to be alive right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening in your deliberate life unless you ask a question. And I would like to tell you, it's not easy. It doesn't have to be easy. It probably shouldn't be easy. If life is easy, then it's kind of boring, right? It doesn't always have to be hard, but at least the hard parts can be fun too. Okay, Danella. Does DB see you romantically? Yes. Yes, they do. They really see the potential of love, kindness with you when you cook for them, when you spend time with them, when you share food and share communication with them. It really shows them that there's more to you than just a friend. There might be a romantic spark because you care a little bit more. I bet they're interested in if you see them romantically. The opposite. Know that right now they're focused on creating, saving up their passions, and really making something. They really want things to work out in their way, and they're focusing and gathering all of their focus, their excitement, their joys in one place. And they really are just stepping through the door and beginning to really become the most infinite creator version of themselves. But they do love a potential of loving you, but they love creating, they love making. And if you can get involved in this as well, if you can say, hey, is there something we can make together? Is there something we can co-create together? The more you do this, it will blossom from a little seed of romantic interest into the full tree of love. It always starts with just a seed. Hello. Thank you, Katie McCoy. Thank you for showing up. Okay, Chief Keef, if you are here, please ask your question. Yes, and negativity always leads to more positivity. Hello, thank you for showing up. Okay, for Mona, I have your question here. When do I see the Pisces and you? Okay, when do when will okay, here's a question. When will Mona and the Pisces be in a romantic relationship? Deck number 8, shuffle 5 times. Thank you so much, brother. You are loved, AG's J-John. Know that the world is a better place because you choose to exist. Never give up and never give in to the darkness. Your light is way more powerful. Never become a heartless. But it's okay to be a nobody. Don't forget to be the unversed as well. If you don't get the references that I'm making, it's to a certain location that's a kingdom of hearts. So, friend, the Pisces wants to be with you. They want to spend life with you. But they know that you have so much wealth, so much power. They really care so deeply about you. And they're thinking about you almost all the time. But they want to write and create and make something based on all of these passionate thoughts they have towards you. They really want to spend more time thinking with you in person and when you're not. They know that your thoughts affect other people because you are someone who knows how to think and then act upon those thoughts respectfully, understandingly, and for the good of the all, for the good for everybody. So they love being around you, but it's so much that they're not completely at a romantic state just yet. This is most likely based on some past romantic trauma, but they do want to do a creative relationship with you right now that will lead to a romantic relationship. So I recommend you look into a creative relationship with them, Mona, and then let that develop into a romantic relationship over time. But let it begin now as a creative, as a making, maybe writing, maybe singing, maybe something together. Okay, to the Chief of the Keef. Okay, how does HY see you romantically? So, with the long distance, I recommend that you start doing little correspondence. It could be through snail mail, through paper mail. It could be through email, but just have a little correspondence where every day you send a little short message, or every few days you send a short message to them, and you just have a dialogue. a correspondence with them, and by talking to them over text of some kind, it will really open up their heart more as they read it. Just make an effort to reach out even through the long distance, and it seems like they would reciprocate, because it's beautiful for somebody to say, take time out of their day to write you an email or a letter. Not many people do that anymore. Okay, so Chief Keef, I hope you like cookies, because I'm choosing deck number 9, Cookie Monster Oracle, for you. Yeah, he likes chocolate chip cookies right here. Thank you. Your energy is much appreciated here, and I look forward to seeing you next time, friend. Okay. HY, does HY see Chief Keef romantically? So they do not see you romantically just yet, but they do see you as somebody who is always changing, always developing, who is always becoming more. But they want to start something financial with you. They want to really bring in the wealth, bring in the abundance, bring in the power with you. They see that you have the cookies, they see that you have the wealth, and they want to create with you. They want to make something with you, even if it makes them uncomfortable. They have to step through that door to create. They maybe have never made anything before. Maybe they've never created something with a partner before. But it seems like Chief Keef, they more so want to make something with you, either music, videos, art of some kind, instead of romantic. It is more of a creative endeavor or a financial endeavor. Beautiful. Love the timestamps. The angel number of 111 is to tell you, wherever you may be, that everything is happening perfect. There's nothing going wrong, and all things in the universe are aligned in this now moment. Okay, let's go deck number 1 for this specific question. For the orange juice. Okay. What are your ex's, the Cancer's, current feelings towards you? Okay. So, the master of the orange juice, if you are here, you can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when I feel the most vitamin C running through my veins. Let me know how the audio and the visuals are showing up on your end. This is a new computer that I'm using, and appears to be better than the last one, but let me know. Okay, I feel that citrus bubbling up. Okay, just a little bit more. There we go. Vitamin C. Orange juice. Here we go, friend. What are your ex's current feelings? Right now, they're really feeling change. They feel like everything is in flux, is changing, is becoming more, is transforming. They really feel the change is happening quickly and radically. And they're changing how they feel about you. They're changing a lot of things, but they are feeling strong that they made the right choice and that you will be able to find the right love, to find the right development that is away from them. They realize that you both are two poetic different sides. You are sun and they are moon, or you are moon and they are sun, but you push away from each other. And they know that the only way that you both can be happy is by not being with each other right now. They're feeling sadness because they're in a state of change, but they're also happy that you have an opportunity to get what you need, that they have an opportunity to get what they need. The relationship breaking off was a good thing, and it will lead to you both finding happiness that you could never have found together. So they do think about you, but they are happy that you are able to really develop your own strengths. Okay. I'll choose Cookie Monster, deck number 9 for you, friend. Thank you to the amazing moderators. Your presence is always appreciated here. And like I said before, you all the moderators have permission. If you see anybody whose name or comments invoke hate speech or bullying of any kind, you have the permission to remove them. And if they are sincere, they will come back under a different username and we won't even know. So this is by far the most chocolatey deck possible, so let's get some of that cocoa in the reading. A general reading. Okay. So take a bite out of life. Take that bite out of all the things you are creating and making. Don't be afraid to put yourself in a public situation. Take a seat and share yourself with other people. Know that you deserve to take a bite out of what you have made. You have accomplished a lot of things. Just really take it in and don't be afraid to really consume the joy, the passion, the making of what you're doing. You can record your passions, record the things you love, and just step outside of the banister, step outside of the darkness and be happy, loving chocolate, loving what you love, loving the things that you need. Because know that by mastering your thoughts, by getting into a mental state where you are in power and you are in a thought flow, you will be able to create the most beautiful reality. The public wants to see you. The universe wants to know how good those cookies taste. And you don't got to share, but you can always share vocally. You don't got to give anyone any of your chocolate, but you can tell people how good the chocolate tastes. And this will inspire them to make the effort to get the eggs, to get the sugar, to get the butter, and to mix it in all together and make their cookies the only way that they can. Cookies are a metaphor for alchemy, for creating. Oh yeah, I love this one. This is the mental mastery of thinking. This is Cookie Monster when he's waiting for the cookies to bake. So they're in the oven, they're already made, all the work is done, but he has to wait 36 minutes until the cookies are done. And he's like, no, I want them now. Sometimes you just got to think and wait. And when it's time, you get those gooey, nice, soft, perfect cookies and you got to get the chocolate on your hands. It's just great. I hope that can answer for you. Recently received the Cookie Monster Oracle, and I just love it. Very alien. Okay, deck number 4. You have a strong feeling that you will receive a lot of money. Are you right or wrong? Buddy, nah, you are right. You are incredibly right. I rarely ever end up pulling 3 cards of the same suit. I got 3 pentacles, so that means a lot of money's coming in. Know that you deserve the money. You deserve to have it. You are going to do good when you have it. You're not going to make bad mistakes. People are not going to swindle you. You're not going to fall victim to blackmail or financial abuse of any kind. Ground into the earth. Connect to the Mother Earth and know that she holds all of the money. All of the money is hers. So when you can tap into her, you will tap into that infinite, large stream of income. I see you being one of the wealthiest people in your town, having so much that people come to your door asking. But you know when to give and when to hold on, when to save and when to spend. Find that right balance and share your wealth with your friends. Share your wealth with the people who believed in you and supported you when no one else did. Those are the people who you deserve to give your wealth to. That all these new people who show up, hey, do you remember me from elementary school? Yeah, remember you borrowed a pencil from me one time and never gave it back. Give me the money now. Don't screw those people. But the person who doesn't say anything and they've supported you when you're at the rock bottom, and now that you're coming into wealth, help them out because they helped you when they didn't have to. And the more when you have this money, you can give it to other people, it will bring more in. You're showing the universe that you're not afraid of losing the money, and you know that you can give it to other people, but you know you shouldn't give it to other people because they won't respect it. They will disrespect you, but these people will respect you. So remember that you deserve wealth. You deserve to be the most successful person, and the only thing I can recommend, really, friend, is listen to that intuition. You're right. When you feel like you should get, when you feel unexplained that something's going to happen. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but it's going to happen. And then you start doubting it. Then you're like, I don't know, am I right or wrong? What if? That's when the power steps away. But when you're like, fuck, I just know it's going to happen. I know I'm going to be successful. I know somehow, some way, large sums of money is going to come right now. Then it will. Because you just believed it without needing to believe it. You don't have proof. You have no proof, but you know it's true. And that's how it becomes true. So I hope that gives you clarity. I see large streams of income coming to you very quickly. What does Spirit want you to hear right now? A general reading. Deck number 3. Okay, Katie McCoy. Well, first thing Spirit wants you to know is you are a very amazing person. Not many people would be able to make it through what you have made it through. And the fact that you are here today on this channel to ask your question, Spirit or the universe or the general messages of the cosmos want to remind you that you hold the world in the palm of your hands. And your passion, your excitement, your joy will always lead you to that right direction. You may not be able to travel right now, friend. There might be a pandemic that's preventing you from going where you need to go. But you can travel there mentally. You can go to Egypt. You can go to Senegal. You can go to these places. In your mind, you can visit them and experience what it's like in all of these different places. Some places you may never want to go physically, but you can travel to Istanbul or Constantinople in your mind. Either one are equally the same. Know that when you share what your thoughts and your passions are with the world, over the internet, over any media, when you can share the things you are excited about, you will inspire more people to be excited too. It doesn't have to be the same thing they're excited about, but I find excitement is a contagion. It just flows. When you have it, when you have that push, that fire inside to make something, to do something, to change the status quo, to change the way things have always been in your life, in the lives of others, somebody's going to look and say, hey, why is that person all passionate and excited about doing this? Isn't that thing terrible? Isn't that thing lame? And then someone else says, yeah, it's lame for everybody else, but it's awesome when that person does it. And that will inspire someone else to be like, hey, I can be the coolest knitter who's ever knitted. Knitting doesn't have to be lame. It's lame for everybody else, but it's cool for me. Why? Because I saw that one person who was an awesome juggler, better than all the other jugglers. They inspired me to be the best knitter I possibly could be. That's just an example. But Spirit wants you to know to create. Now's the time to make. Make the things that are inside and share that with other people, and you will inspire more and more, and you will always be able to make. And it will bring wealth, it will bring love, it will bring balance all into your life by just making, by just sharing your passions. Talk about the things you love, make the things you love, and let other people see it, friend. Thank you. Little Artsy. Okay, Little Artsy, you can choose 1 through 8, and I will answer for you. Thank you for the update. So you can choose 1 through 8, or I can choose for you deck number 2. So the symbol of the tree in your mind's eye is to remind you to connect, to ground, to send your roots deep, deep into the earth and send your branches high, high into the clouds. Know that you are the bridge between the spirit above and the mystery below. Has to pass through your physical body. Has to go through you to go through the earth. Has to go to you to go to the sky. You are the conduit. You are the bridge between the infinite above and the infinite below. And the tree is a symbol to connect between both. Be that fleshy human tree walking around, sharing light and oxygen with everyone. He broke up with the other person. Will we go? Will he be in your life for a long time? Where will we go? Will he be in your life for a long time? Okay. So you can tell me when to stop, or stop when the energies compel me. Little Artsy. Thank you, Katie. If you like this content, please think about subscribing or donating if you can. It helps it grow. If not, sharing it to someone else who you think might have a question. Really does keep these energies blossoming. Oh, wow. Okay. So understand that the more you develop yourself, the more you will magnetize them back to you. Keep working on yourself. Keep finding your aspects. Remember of the threefold self. The threefold self is the person who you see yourself as, the person's others see you as, and your highest most self that you can never see yourself as. Is something higher than your cognizance. The more you can tap into your three aspects and bring them into one entity. The same person is who you think you are, the same person who other thinks you are, and a close representation to the infinite person that you will never fully tap into. You will bring all three of these aspects together and find that balance, and when you're in that harmonic triplicate balance, you will magnetize them back to you. I see you being together with them for a very long time, a lot of romance, but also science, expression. Don't let the things in the past traumas, the past pains and suffering affect the future of the relationship. When you come back together, start at a clean slate. Start from a new beginning. Acknowledge what has happened in the past, but don't use that to predict the future. My recommendation, friend, is right now, go out and explore. Be your own self. Go on the adventure. And if any people come into your life, accept them, but don't cling on to them. Know that what you want to accomplish, know what your intention is, set that clear intention, and know that you will magnetize it to you. You are a very powerful psychic being, and your threefold magic will always create your reality. You don't have to do it the way anyone else has done it. Be your own person, be your own thing, and do not fall to the rules that society lay out in front of you. Break them, and you will be very successful and loved. You are already loved, but you will get more love, friend. You can never have enough love. There's always more. Lena. Hello. Does S want more than friendship? Deck number 7, shuffle 7 times. I really needed to say that, friend. The exchanges here on this channel are very mutual. You are helping other people. At some point in the future, someone's going to watch this video, look at your question a little artsy, and say, hey, something similar to that has happened to me. And they will listen to the things I said to you, and it will apply to them. By you asking your question, you are helping some stranger in the future you will never meet. And for that, I say thank you so very much. Okay, Lena, yes, S wants to be in love with you, wants to hold your hand, wants to gaze into your eyes, wants to ground and connect to the earth with you. Yes, S wants this so deeply. They want it so very much, but they don't know how to communicate it. Right now, they're focusing on money. They're focusing on getting that wealth, going forward, making the money, getting what needs to be done. But on the back burner, in their mind, they really want to reach out to you. But there's a gap. They feel like they're not ready to be with you. They haven't reached the threshold of finance or of self-love to be in this beautiful relationship that they want. I recommend you let them know how you feel about them. You let them know if you would like something more than friendship. And see how they respond. But it seems very strongly that they want this, and they want to be with you, and they want to spend time with you. The only thing you can do is just communicate how you feel, as a brave person, yeah, it's scary. It's freaking terrifying to look someone in the eye and say, hey, I, I don't know what you think about me, but I just can't stop thinking about you. I want to be with you. I want to hold you. I want to look at you. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to be the shoulder for you to cry on. Yeah, that's real scary to tell someone that, friend. But if you have the courage to say it and know that either outcome, you are a better person because at least you said it. At least now they know. If they don't reciprocate, well, then that's their loss, and you will find someone better. But if they reciprocate, then you took the first step, and you can always say for the rest of your life, hey, at least I did it. At least I said my truth. Those are my recommendations for you, friend. Right now, they're really focusing on money, and when they're less focusing on money, they're going to really come forward with romantic. Deck number 3, shuffle 7 times. We can keep it open. I feel like there's at least 2 more mighty powerful people that are going to show up. Maybe 3. Depends on a lot of variables, but I see at least 2 like high level powerful magical entities showing up. So when will the Pisces move forward with love? The answer is most likely the beginning of spring 2021. The reason why it's going to take so long is they have a lot of trauma. They have a lot of past pain. They have been in a negative situation for a long time. They have mistreated and they have been hurt. And pain has been inflicted, and they're blindfolded and casted out. They feel like they don't know where they're going. So they have to really take time to ground in their energies, ground in their passions, to bring in this energy so they can be with you, so they can move forward with love. Know that you are such a powerful person. The cosmic space lions are with you, are supporting you in all of your endeavors. Love yourself, love what you do, love everything about yourself and your environment and your thoughts. The more you do this, the more that it will show them as a role model what they need to change, what they need to overcome to be compatible with you. Right now, they're not in the king state. They're not compatible yet. They have to do a lot of mental work and trauma shadow work to really deal with this dark shadow inside. But the secret is, and no one ever wants to tell you, is your shadow is medicine. So go inside and look into the darkness. You will almost always be able to find medicine there. Thank you for showing up, Tarot TV with T. Please ask your question. Before you showed up, we were talking about, I saw 3 very powerful energy forces coming in. I didn't want to give any names, but one of them I could see might have been a very powerful tarot reader. So I think that's you, friend. Okay, Demi Fall. I'm going to give you a general reading quick. Okay, Demi Fall. You're going to get all that money. It's going to come in. It's going to come in quick. It's going to come very fast. Know that large quantities of wealth will come into your life. Be open to doing what's right with them. Give it to people in need. To support, give it to yourself, give it to your family, to move to the next level. Somebody calls you a fool. People are saying negative things about you. They're wrong. Don't listen. Go out and do things the way you're drawn to. Be your own person, but listen to your intuition, listen to your teams, listen to your guides, and know that you will be able to use this large amount of money that's coming in a very kind and powerful way. Okay, deck number 4, shuffle 10 times. How does Eric feel about you right now? So, Eric is really in love with you. Is in love with you, your family, your community, just spending time with you, being around you, learning from you, communicating with you. This is so joyous and beautiful for them. They love it so very much. But they really have to move past the past relationships, their past struggles of poverty, of pain, of suffering, because this stuff is not going to happen with you. They need to learn how to see you as who you are instead of seeing who you are based on who they have in the past. So they're really learning this, and they're really beginning to see you for the most powerful magic person you are. This is Ozma, who's the ruler of Oz. She is traveling across the deadly desert that kills on contact by using a magic carpet, with a chariot being pulled by the cowardly lion and the hungry tiger, symbols of the cosmic feline force, in servitude to the powerful divine feminine, to the powerful magic that is held inside. They love you, and they just don't want to take away your magic. They don't want to label you based on the past. So they're working on developing, but there still is some trauma and pain that they have had before that is preventing them from really wanting to snuggle, to be close, to really give it their all, because they're afraid of something bad happening like it has in the past. They're overcoming this. This is the weakest out of the forces here. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward, and know that they will keep up. Focus on yourself. Give yourself the love. Put yourself first, and know that Eric will keep up, because he's in it for the long haul. Yes, they should not compare you to how things have been done in the past. And let them know that you're not that person. Charlie Bear, I saw you coming, friend. Ask your question. Same with Really. If you are here, please ask your question. So, Charlie, before you showed up, I saw very powerful people showing up, and you and Tarot TV were the people who came in, as well as Really. So, yes, there's a lot. Well, you're just such an amazing, beautiful person, friend. Just they really got to see that they got to step up. If they don't step up, they're going to lose you. So they got to step up. They got to step into that power and step into the magic that they hold. So It's coming, friend. They're going to change. Ah, powerful, powerful people. Thank you all for showing up. Intuition's trippy, right? Okay, Violet Ann will be the last one. For the night. So Violet Ann, Charlie, and Really, please ask your questions. Choose 1 through 8. I will begin those for you. Okay, what do you need to hear right now? So you can tell me when to stop, or stop when the spirits compel me. Violet Ann, you can post a link. Anyone viewing now or in the future, if you would like to receive great tarot readings, both Tarot TV with T and Violet Ann are very great readers here on YouTube. Okay, Violet Ann, know that you are going through the wealth metamorphosis. You are transforming from a state of poverty to a huge abundance of wealth and movement and joy. Ground this into the earth. If you can, at least once a day, go to the earth barefoot, or bring the earth into your house with plants, with rocks, with crystals, and touch the earth at least once a day. And the more you can bring this in, dive it deep down inside, you will overcome any doubts of not having enough, of not being able to support yourself financially. You will always have enough, because what you do is you show people in this world how to hold love and share it with other people. You are such a beautiful role model, you may never fully know. Think of it this way. There's a little girl somewhere out there who doesn't know what she likes. She doesn't know what's going on. Her family is mean to her. She's abused and is in a terrible state. She goes on the internet and she sees this powerful female woman giving kind words of love and support and understanding to complete strangers. What is this going to do to this little girl? Well, it's going to inspire her to cut the cords, to change the way things are being, to make the best in her life. She doesn't have to be like her mean brothers and sisters and parents. She can be totally different, just like you. You can cut the cords and show others how to as well. Be in the perfect balance, hold the strength inside, and even when you're blindfolded, trust yourself and your intuition to see what is needed. You inspire so many people, and your third eye will only continue to open. You will never be able to spill the love that you have and that you share. It is a never-ending, abundant resource. Thank you for your amazing light. Okay, Charlie Bear. Deck number 4. You had a strange conversation with your boss. Are you going to get promoted to the VP? Thank you for sharing, Lena. Just have faith that he is going to do what he has to do. And you can only do what you have to do. And if saying that now's not the right time to respect yourself, then that's what you got to do. So Charlie Bear, you can tell me stop. So to you three amazing people, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know for certain. It's didn't know for certain who it was going to be, but I could see three really powerful individuals that wanted readings that would show up. I kind of knew, but I didn't want to jinx it by saying it out loud. But I was a little right. I saw you, Charlie. I know you got a very unique aura. Okay. So yes. Oh yes, you will get this job. You will become the vice president, and it is going to be a lot of responsibility, but it will also give you a lot of opportunity as well. Just know that you can't always isolate. Sometimes you have to get involved, sometimes you have to say something, but you're doing it because you love yourself. You love yourself enough to know that you deserve to be this vice president. You deserve to get what you want. But sometimes you have to go out on the adventure. Sometimes you have to say something to make it happen. This is Captain Bill. Captain Bill was on the shore with Trot, and he said that all mermaids are cruel creatures that would drown sailors. This didn't make the mermaids very happy, so they showed up to tell him, hey, bro, you're wrong. He went on an amazing ocean adventure only because he spoke ill of the mermaids, and he was proven that it was incorrect. You will get this job, but find the balance. When you are working as the vice president, find the right level of when to love yourself and when to love the work. You got to give yourself that kindness as well. Bring in the rainbow's daughter, the powerful fairy who is constantly singing and dancing and moving, who doesn't care what people say, doesn't care what anyone calls her. She knows what she is and she loves it. Give yourself that love. And every day, find a new way to give a little bit of self-love. It could be, meditating. It could be dancing. It could be eating certain foods. It could be, like our friend here, have a chocolate chip every day. But give yourself a little bit of love, a little bit of kindness inside every day, because you deserve this promotion. You deserve this because you put in the work. You put in the mindset. You have the ethics. You have all of this beautiful energy inside. And you deserve it, friend. You all, everybody, all of you people, now or in the future, you're just so powerful. And it just makes me so happy to see the amazing people who show up here. And you will get this promotion. You will get the promotion after that. You will start your own business. You will be known far and wide as that kind person who is respectful, understanding, and brave. And your energy field is coming forth very strong. It goes about 5 feet above your head, 6 feet out from your belly button. It is the kind of color of a golden, like a bar of gold, but with like tinges of evergreen, like a little bit of evergreen coming through, and you have lightning, like bolts of lightning shooting out of your energy field and within your energy field. And that's how I could identify you. There's not many people I see with lightning in their auras, so you're one of them. So thank you, everybody. You are all so amazing. Okay, I'm going to give a reading for the community, for anybody viewing this now or in the future. I'm going to pull from the Secret Language of Light. Yes, Violet Ann, thank you for your kindness. I was having difficulty with the live stream. This is the 5th attempt of a live stream. Using the software and a lot of other things didn't work, so the lion had to tag in the human to get this done, but I'm glad he stuck through for you all. Nice. You are the life path, and 5 is the number of creation, of making, of the 5 aspects of existence. The 4 that can be seen, and the 5th that exists between them all. So for all of you amazing people, now in the future, I'm going to give a reading for the community. So Samuel's life path number is 9. He doesn't know nothing about life paths, but we know it's 9. And if he checked, he would see it's 9. But that's not something that he studies. So we work very strongly with Samuel, and we know his name, his birthday, and a lot of the information to calculate life path numbers. But also each individual's life path number is shown in their aura. We just generally don't like saying it because it makes people feel a little bit uncomfortable when you know so much information about them that you shouldn't know. On this planet. On other planets, you can just walk up to another being and say, hey, I already know your name and I know all the struggles and traumas you have already gone through. Hey, do you want to eat an apple with me? Like that's a common thing for us, but here on Earth, that's really not. So we are going through a huge transformation. This planet is transforming from a dense physical planet into a huge planet of light. Every person on the planet, everything on the planet is transforming from carbon to silica, from dense to light. Know that there only is light. The shadow is there to show you the light inside yourself and inside the planet. We are a beautiful aspect of the world we live in. So when we can bring in the light and we know that there is only light, that the shadow is proof that there is light. There would not be shadow without light. The light will always cast a shadow. The shadow will always lead you to the light. Visualize yourself transforming. Visualize the change coming in. Visualize all of the light you hold and let it inside and share it out. You were meant to be beautiful, and the shadow is there to show you that the light is always here. Yes. And you, friends, are the next generation to be famous. Keep working on your tools, working on your processes, working on your transformation, and becoming the most more that you always can be. Yes, and you will be psychic in the next. We all are psychic. We all are intuitive. We all have intuition. We all have empathy. Some people work on it and tune it and exercise it, and some people don't. Everybody has muscles. Our skin is a muscle. Our brain is a muscle. But not everybody touches their skin. Not everybody gives themselves brain exercises. So your psychic abilities are just like a muscle that is well trained. To you, to everyone else, it's something that is atrophying. Yes. You're not going to get burnt physically for being a magical user here, but there are people who want to emotionally burn you at the stake. There's going to be people who want to use their words to cause you pain, to make you feel like you're being burnt on the stake for being a witch or for being a seer. But you're more powerful than that. You don't got to listen, and you don't have to take it to heart. They're going to try to burn you at the mental stake, but your physical is more powerful. Those sticks and stones, yeah, they ain't never going to hurt you. So you are all loved. You are all powerful. And you don't got to feed the trolls. But what you can do is you can eat up that darkness. You can eat up all that fear, eat up all that pain, eat up all that suffering. Put a little chocolate chip on it, put a little hot sauce on it, whatever you need to eat it up as much as you can. Because the more you eat up the darkness, the more that you can release out the light. Thank you, everybody. Continue. Yes, we have some Puerto Rican hot sauce right here. Look forward to seeing you all in the next broadcast. Thank you for your amazing, beautiful light. Take care. Beautiful, beautiful people.